Hey DC fans, this video is about the TV spot which Robert Pattinson himself officially revealed in the Jimmy Kimmel show. So in the Jimmy Kimmel show, Robert Pattinson would have many conversation about the Batman movie, which is going to be released in March 4th worldwide. So he will say like how he had screen test with various versions of the bat suits, like with the Michael Keaton version, the Ben Affleck version, and so on. So it will be a very funny video, like it would be very good. And in between the video, he will officially release the TV spot which was previously leaked in YouTube. So that TV spot came as Batman punches Gordon. So in that TV spot, the clip which will have like 1 minute clip will have Batman actually being punching Commissioner Gordon in his face. Like I don't think like this has ever happened in live action depiction. So you can see this blurred out image where Batman punches Commissioner Gordon. So what happens in this clip is Batman will come to Commissioner Gordon in the Gotham City police headquarters and he will ask about a person, whereas Commissioner Gordon will say that this guy is working as a narcotic bureau in the GCPD, but Batman says that this person is actually being bribed by Penguin, like Oswald Cobblepot, and he got the information which he needed and he needs to escape, but in the same time he should also protect Commissioner Gordon. So like at that time I think in the movie like everyone in the police department would be angry on Batman because he is solving all their cases. So in order to protect Commissioner Gordon, he will punch Commissioner Gordon and he'll run off. So the outside world will think that they both are not like a pair, like they both are not helping each other. But in the truth, it is Gotham City Police Department's Commissioner Gordon and Batman working as a team in protecting Gotham. So he punches him and he'll run off. And in the clip, it is like there are more than 50 or 100 people, like police in the headquarters, and they all run towards him and they will finally take all their guns and they are in the verge of even killing Batman. So this guy Batman is like he's new in this town and he's a vigilante, like he's only 1 year 6 month old in this movie. So they don't care like who the person under him is and they're ready to kill him. Like this will also be the all the police people are like bribed by Penguin, and that's why they need Batman to be dead in this movie. So Penguin in this movie, like Oswald Cobblepot, will be called as Oz and not Penguin. Like he in the other movie, like in the sequel movies or in the spin-offs, he will first initially start to hate the name, but he will start to embrace it and he will himself call him as Penguin. So in this movie, he is being referred as Oz, and from the bribe given by Oz, the police will start shooting him, and Batman will go to the rooftop of the headquarters using his grapple hook, and then he will use the glide suit, like wing suit, and he will glide in the. He'll fall from the building, and he'll glide in the air, and he'll somehow safely land somewhere. So he escapes from that place. So I'll add this clip in the end of the video, but this this whole moment is like comic accurate to the Earth One Batman comics. So Batman Earth One comics, like it has no issues, like it won't be released as issues and it will have only books format. So they released like 3 volumes, volume 1, 2 and 3, and volume 1 was released in 2012, then volume 2 in 2015, and volume 3 was released last year. So this Earth One in DC Multiverse is like the main stories which we see in the comics occurs in Earth Zero, and there is a similar universe which is Earth Two, which will have Superman and Batman being replaced by some other people. So the new DCU I think will be like Earth Two with Batgirl and Supergirl being replacing Batman and Superman. So this Earth One will have only Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. So only the Trinity of the DC will be in this universe, and this universe is like a grounded version of the comic mythos. So in this universe's Batman will be like more grounded, like he will be like a Batman in real world. And the advantage of this universe is that you can reinvent the characteristics and you can reinvent the mythos of Batman. Like the origin stories of this universe's Batman will be different in 1980s, will be different in 2010, and so on. So this universe is being present only to reinvent the origins of Batman, as well as have a more grounded version of him. So Jeff Johns and Gary Frank like made this Batman Earth One Volume 1 in 2012, and this was well received by the fans. But like if Matt Reeves chooses to use only this Volume 1, 2, and 3 in his movies, it will become an utter flop because most of the things in this comic is like totally deviated from the Earth Zero ones. So all the Batman movies which we saw in live action are from Earth Zero or major famous comics from Earth Zero. So the universe which is there in Earth One and Earth Zero would be like totally different in comics. So there is no Batcave in this universe. He will be using a old abandoned railway station in the subway, and that will be like the Batcave. So you can see in the DC Phantom trailer also there is no Batcave in for the Batman. He'll use an abandoned railway station. That is because that in this Earth One comics there is no cave itself. There is no Batcave. So there are many variations. Like if you take Batman, the first thing which you think is the Batcave. So if there is no Batcave itself in live action, like that would become a flop. So the Batman movie is taking only the main like underlining structure of this comic. So from the Earth One comics, they take the like the structure of the movie. Like there is no Batcave in the movie, and it will have the abandoned railway station and so on. But on top of the structure, they add like other famous comics of Batman, so that the people will not degrade. Like they won't hate this movie. So the Riddler thing which comes in the first movie, the Batman, which is going to be released, and the Court of Owls things which will come in the sequels, all are from Earth Zero of New 52 era. So they take the main things in the Earth Zero, but they superimpose it on the Earth One structure, and that's how they make a good live action movie. So this movie is definitely going to be a hit, but it isn't just because of the Earth One comics, but it will have most of the elements from the Earth One comics. So one such element is Batman punching Commissioner Gordon. So this is the Earth One comic from Jeff Johns and Gary Frank. So this is like I took the images from only regarding this video clip which we are going to discuss today. So it will start directly like Oswald Cobblepot in this universe will become the mayor of GCPD, and he will have a party for winning the elections. So in that party, Bruce Wayne will come and attend that party. So even in the trailer you can see that Bruce Wayne is already like he is always being Batman in the movie, and he won't be like Bruce Wayne at all. Like no one will have seen him in the public view. So even in this comic there is one line where Alfred will say that you are going to become a celebrity when you just step out of the car. So it is the same context which is being used in the Batman movie also, and it will be there in the trailer. So after that he will come to this party, and in the midst of the party he will find this weaver person who will have the lighter of his father. So that golden lighter will be gifted by Bruce Wayne to his father Thomas Wayne in his childhood. So Bruce Wayne will get angry, like their family itself is people who collect antique items. So there is no chance for his gift to be sold to other people. So it must have been robbed by that person, and hence Bruce Wayne will go and try to get the information regarding how Weaver got this lighter and so on. So Alfred will say that he is in the rooftop, and there is a different like the Alfred in this Earth One universe is totally different from the Alfred we've seen in movies. So I'll do that as another video later. So Bruce Wayne will become Batman. He'll suit up and he'll go to the rooftop. So he'll see this Weaver and he'll straight away attack him, and he'll take the lighter and he'll ask him like how did you get the lighter and so on. So by this time the GCPD will know that there is some bat guy in the costume in the rooftop, and they'll like he's like pretty new in this comic, so everyone don't know who Batman is, and they think that he is a vigilante who's going to kill people, and they will initially start finding him, and like they will be trying to kill him. So soon police will come to the rooftop, and and while everyone are running to the rooftop, Commissioner Gordon will also run to the rooftop, and Batman, while punching all the other people, he'll punch Commissioner Gordon right in his face. So this is the first time Commissioner Gordon and Batman are actually meeting each other, and it becomes a fight. So this will not happen like in other Earth Zero comics or in other animated shows and movies. You won't see like first conversation itself being a fight. So that is one new like the new thing which came out of the Earth One comics. So that scene is like totally the same like the one which is being there in the TV spot. So here also Batman like punches Commissioner Gordon, but in this movie it is like they already have a conversation, and like this the Batman movie, in the movie the Batman is like there for like 1 year 6 months. So Commissioner Gordon knows who Batman is. Like he doesn't know that Bruce Wayne is Batman, but he'll know that this person is a vigilante who's trying to help the GCPD in protecting the city. So there is that chemistry, like synergy between these two people. Like even if he punches and runs off, Gordon will know that this is for something greater good. So in the movie it is being like, this is what I said, like if you take the whole comic and you translate it as a movie, everyone will like hate that movie. But what Matt Reeves has done is he took the concept of Batman punching Gordon in the head, like in some rooftop, and he made it so that it is being already like Commissioner Gordon already knows that Batman is doing this for his good, and it will be shown in a gooder way in the movie. So in the comic, what happens is everyone will start shooting at Batman, and since he has armor, and in this universe, Tim Fox is like the Fox who gives like these gadgets to Batman already is there, and he's working for Wayne Enterprises, and hence Batman will get the gadgets like the grapple hook, and he'll escape from that place. The same happens here, but I think there is no Fox in this universe, and hence he has his own gadgets. And in this place it is like all the police are running towards him and trying to kill him, and he uses grapple hook and he goes to the rooftop, and he'll then escape. So it is like taking the content from the comic directly, but you are superimposing that on the already mythos which the Batman movie fans and the general audience know, and you make it into a masterpiece. So that's how like Matt Reeves has taken every part from the comic and of Batman Earth One, and he has done it in the movie. Like this, there are many concepts in Earth One comic which are there in the movie. Like I'll explain those in the other videos. Now you can see the clip.
You know what would be fun? You should, I think I have a couple of these guys' phone numbers. You should start calling the other Batman and go, I'm Batman, and hang up the phone. Like, we could call Ben Affleck and tell him.
Batman.
Yeah, I'm Batman, and then hang it up. And then you're like, yeah.
Fun.
All right, so when we come back, we're going to look at, we have a worldwide exclusive, a clip from the movie that has never been seen before. Robert Pattinson is with us, the Batman. We'll be right back.
What's going on?
Who's the mustache with the broken nose?
It's Kinsey Narcotics.
He's one of the guys that got into it with at the Iceberg Lounge.
What are you saying? Kinsey moonlights for the Penguin.
All right, Moonlight's just a cop.
There it is, the Batman. And he's here, Robert Pattinson. Bruce Wayne.
So you have seen the clip, and this is like totally fantastic. Like being a Batman fan, watching a comic, like I read this comic Batman Earth One like 6 months back, and watching that being transferred directly to live action movie with a different context, but seeing the like for a fan it will be like the same. Like it is like art which is sold in comic, is now being transferred to the movie. So that feeling itself is a totally different feeling. Like if you take the Batman movie, I think when after that movie releases, just like me, and there would be like many Batman fans like who read comics, who saw animated movies and shows and so on, you can relate that movie, like even a small part in the movie you can relate it to something which is already being done in other media. So that's why I wanted to explain this in this video. I'll explain some other concept from the Earth One comic in another video. Thank you.